year ago this week, Rahne was hired as Old Dominion University's head football coach. Even though his record still shows he's undefeated, Rahne and the Monarchs have certainly learned what it's like to lose in 2020. To look back on an unprecedented year one, we sit down one-on-one with ODU's bench boss. A collection spanning his 2 decades in college football, Rahne keeps sod souvenirs.
I have a piece of turf from every field that I've ever played on.
That you've ever played on?
Yeah, or played or coached on, yeah.
Coached on. But nothing yet from Old Dominion University's S.B. Ballard Stadium, Rahne's home field. Despite being named ODU head football coach December 9th of 2019, he's yet to coach a game there or anywhere. Due to COVID-19, the Monarchs' 2020 football campaign was canceled. You think this lost season will benefit the program? Can you explain that?
It helps us establish our culture. It helps us really dig in and go over the minute details with the players, be able to coach technique. You know, we're not worried about necessarily game planning each opponent, putting that in.
127 of the 130 programs at the highest level of college football went in the opposite direction and chose to play a fall season, or at least some semblance of one. Nearly 20% of all games have been postponed or canceled because of the virus. Is that validation for ODU's decision?
Yeah, see, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong. Hopefully, you know, it turns out that we look back on this and we say, hey, we did what was best for everybody involved. We did what was best for the student athletes at Old Dominion.
Do you think missing out on playing this fall will impact recruiting?
Nope, I don't. You know, I mean, quite frankly, we've done a lot of regional recruiting, and Virginia high schools didn't play. North Carolina high schools didn't play. Maryland high schools didn't play.
But what did play out was an unfortunate series of events after Rahne landed his first ever head coaching job 1 year ago this week. And then lose spring practice and lose your first season. Is there any questioning of why this happened or why me?
No. I mean, you know, no. I have an unbelievable job, and it's a great one that I am thankful for every day of my life. I have a healthy family. If I ever sit around and ask why me, I need a swift kick in the head.
Kurt, Bev, because of the pandemic, neither fans nor media members have been able to spend much time with Coach Rahne and get to know him. Tomorrow night, in part 2 of our interview, we'll do just that. We'll loosen things up a bit and try and pull back the curtain.
He seems to have a really good perspective about all of this.
I mean, he was very disappointed at the beginning when it first happened, as were the players. But like he said, let's turn this into a positive and develop this program that needed some help and see where they are in 2021.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Wink.